What are the main energy sources? What is the phenomenological approach for you? A phenomenon is what has possibility to be manifested in our perception system. You perceive just only what enters resonance with your self-consciousnesses through forms, meaning what activates definite wu forms of your nu-wu form. The nu-wu form is in turn just only manifestation of your lu-wu form stereotypes. In other words, a thing which drags our attention is forming our dimension, right? I mean, look, there is a file, a folder on your computer. A huge amount of other files or other folders has been stored on it. And every file or folder has its own mark about what it is. When you're interested in something, you open a desired file, get deep into it with your attention. At this moment, everything else is absent for you. Kind of absent. But it is. Then, that thing you have opened to the moment is the phenomenon of your existence. It is what you are able to analyze and put through your self-consciousness and thereby to build subjectively some relations in a certain direction of different things' manifestation. Let them be a phenomenon or reaction or some event. But many events and phenomena are realized in parallel to any event. Here is a pen. It's just a pen for you. This is a phenomenon. This is the possibility to examine something. But when I say that something qualitative is behind this, then I don't mean a designer who has created this pen and virtually materialized their own conceptions about its appearance. I also talk about energies which lay upon the given creation. They are not visible, they can't manifest in your perception until your perception system is ready. All the same is with everything else. How the perception system should be changed in order that we could see. You should refocus, that's all. Then, what should we do practically? We read but haven't understood what we should do practically every day. You just need to aspire that. If you ask such question, then this is not for you. When the question how to do this arises, how to perceive this, it means this is not for you, in no way. I've thrown this possibility to you. I haven't given it, but thrown. To give would be in the case if I respected your opinion about that, your future opinion. Meaning, if I wanted kind of initially to direct you toward positive attitude, toward positive response about this, in that case, I would put this information. And so, I have thrown this information to you. Someone will pass by, someone will dawdle, and someone won't even pay attention. And someone will point out, well, it's interesting, and what's important, there is no instruction manual. They will start to dwell more and more, start to wonder how such a thing could encounter here, why others didn't mention it. A person has gained an understanding by themselves. showed interest by themselves, dragged attention to it by themselves, they have resonated. And they need neither any descriptions, nor to talk about how, what, why. They just search for more information. They can't sleep because everything overturns in brains. In their consciousness, different conceptions activate, different dreams come, different relations, and everything else is different at all. Thus, the person becomes different. Everything is just because of they haven't blown this off, but become interested. Is this interest also not occasional? Of course, all of this is resonance. This mechanism just defines if you are ready to contact with this information or not, if you are ready at the moment to contact with such person like me or not. If you see a one-man show behind all of this, or that stick of the Buddhist master, with which he's ready to make you enlightened at the right time, how evolutionary memory and enlightening are actually concerned? Well, now those of you who wanted this have become much more enlightened, that's all. Meaning, enlightening is activation in a person's self-consciousness of information levels of completely other kind, which are of higher frequency. And every energy plasma's higher frequency has higher potential, related to more dense information flows, which includes bigger volume of the meaning content. Right, in the unit of the quantum interaction. What are the main energy sources? The sun? The sun is kind of element of the surrounding space. Though the main energy sources are nuclear forces, gravity forces, and electromagnetic forces. These are what Einstein tried to include as the constituents of the unified field theory. And that's actually true. Nuclear forces are what constitutes the air, what we call the air, what constitutes interactions, valences, and other things. This is the main energy, which will become an inexhaustible source in the future. And in the nearest future, it is water, thermonuclear reactions, meaning controlled hydrogen synthesis reactions, and solar energy. Basically, the light flows bundling is the technology which will become popular before long. The laser is the most primitive form of the light energy bundling.